Hey everyone, it is Sunday evening. We've had a few sales over the past couple of days on the eBay. I'll take you through them now, show you what we've got. First up, we've got this Disney Ooshi. It's one of the 100-year celebration ones. It is the Minnie Mouse version in silver. It's got this kind of cool holographic case. It is brand new sealed. It came out of one of the storage units that we purchased. I think it was the one with all of the Funko figures. Ended up taking an offer on this, $9.50 plus postage. Next up, we've got this comic here. It is Night of the Living Dead issue 1. So I think it's a variant cover as well. I'm guessing we'll have a few more kind of horror type sales come through, seeing as it is Halloween in a couple of weeks. This one again, $9.50 plus postage. And next up, this is an almost instant sale. I only listed it this morning. We've got full asking price of $30 plus postage. It is obviously a Transformer. It's locked down in a stealth edition, so it's kind of translucent see-through. Yeah, it's from the Animated series from 2008. Like I say, full asking price of $30 in less than probably 2 hours. Then the last sale of the weekend is this trade paperback Rain. It is brand new sealed in its packaging. Ended up again taking an offer of $20 plus postage on this one. So a few nice sales over the weekend. I do have a couple more just waiting payment, so that's pretty good. I've spent most of the weekend listing the Transformers, and now I'm just getting into listing some of the Babylon 5 stuff. So hopefully we'll have a whole bunch of sales come through out of that. I do have a lot of stock all over the place, so really I'm not sourcing too much at the moment unless I see something fantastic. But we'll go through and get everything listed and then packed away into boxes, hopefully with it all selling very soon. Still thinking about what my next Whatnot show will be. If this Transformers stuff continues to sell like the one we sold today, I'll probably run a Transformers stream. And then yeah, I've got a whole bunch of smalls, so I'll probably run a small stream at some point. Next couple of weeks are pretty busy with the kids though, so I'm not sure if I'll get something done this week. Probably next week we'll try and get a show up and running, maybe next weekend, but we'll see. Alright, let me get this stuff packed away and I'll catch you on the next one. Ciao for now. Back once again with a few more sales from the past 24 hours. Had a few nice sales come through, a few people that have paid, that haven't paid over the past few days. Done a few moldy deals as well, so I'll take you through those now. First up, we have this Star Wars Insider magazine. Got a few of these out of the big trade paperback lot that I got. Got $15 plus postage on this one. It's one of the first kind of magazines that we've sold, so it's good to see those starting to sell. Next up, I had a guy contact me and say he wanted to buy a couple of these plush Pokémons that we got from the big massive game slot that we had. He said if I could do combined postage, he'd buy both of them. So yeah, I did a deal. He paid full price, $20 a piece, and I'll do a single postage on those two as well. So that's pretty cool. Same deal with this little lot. A gentleman messaged me and asked if I could do combined postage if he bought a few of these aircraft magazines, which of course that I did. We ended up taking $47.50 plus postage on this little lot, which is really good. These are from the die-cast models. They also came with these little books. So I've got a selection of these. Some are brand new, still in their shrink wrap. Still got a handful of these left, but they're nearly all gone now. Say $47.50 plus postage, which is pretty good. And then the next little batch we had, a guy brought something, I think Sunday, didn't end up paying. But then today brought another load of comics off me, so got 4 or 5 comics to send out to him. I'll take you through them. So first of all, they purchased this Big Hard Sex Criminals Volume 2, brand new in its shrink wrap, and then they grabbed Web of Spider-Man 105. That's a 90's, 1993 on that one. And then more of these Sweet Paprika. So this is a third buyer in the space of a few days. So I don't know what's going on with Sweet Paprika, but yeah, this little lot I've definitely sold. So for that complete bundle, we ended up doing $47, so for the 4 comics and the trade paperback. So a nice few sales. eBay's really picked up on over the past week or so. I have started listing quite a lot. I've been listing the Babylon 5 figures, so they're starting to go up onto eBay now, as well as a few other random bits and pieces that I've had come through. I did have these rock up today from Sampi. I think I bought these by accident, to be honest. It was an open pack of these Desert Storm cards. Some nice kind of cards in here. I'll save them for the small show that I've got going on. Probably my favourite in here is the Stealth card. So the F-117A Stealth Fighter Bomber maybe. So they're pretty cool. I think I paid about $10. So I think I swiped by accident on those, but it is what it is. We've now got them and they'll go into that lot. Also the giveaway from TSU rocked up today, which was a nonny blouse. No idea what I'm going to do with that. Maybe it'll be a giveaway on one of my other shows in the future. I'm still waiting on another card lot to come. I think that should arrive in the next couple of days. And then we're pretty much done with our whatnot finds for now. Alright, I'm super tired. I need to get this stuff packed away. I'll catch you on the next one. Just a quick couple of sales this evening that we've had over the past 24 hours. I'll take you through them. So the first sale that we've had is this Blu-ray that I picked up at the weekend. I got it free from a garage sale. Someone had a whole bunch of Blu-rays, DVDs and PC games. So I picked up a bunch of them. This is one of them. So it listed about 24 hours before it sold. Went for full asking price, $15 plus postage, which I think is pretty cool for a free item. Then Bread and Butter sold another comic. We've got the Action Comic Annual number 12 from 2009. So a bit of a Superman type thing. This one went for $3.80 on an offer plus postage. I've now listed up all of the Babylon 5 figures that are carded. So I'm now going to start working my way through the rest of the Babylon 5 stuff and get that all listed. A little bit of interest so far. Definitely a lot of sold comps, so that's good to see. Hopefully we'll get a couple of sales. Interestingly, there's only probably 1 or 2 available in Australia of each of the figures, so hopefully we'll get a premium on them. We'll see. Hopefully we'll be back soon with a few of those solds. Right, get these packed up off the bed. I'll catch you later. Ciao for now. Good everyone, back again with show you what we've sold over the past 48 hours. We didn't have any sales yesterday. Well, I guess we did, but they weren't until like 5 minutes to midnight. So we've had a few sales though come through the past 24 hours. Some really good sales actually, and some very quick sales. I'll give you a show of what we sold. So the first thing we sold was out of the big Babylon 5 lot. It's one of the larger Micromachines lots. This is the Star Trek limited edition collector's set. So it's brand new. It is unsealed, so the tape has been opened, but these haven't been taken out at all. I listed this yesterday and it sold yesterday just before midnight for $90 plus postage, so full asking price. Probably could have got a little bit more for it, but I'm happy with the quick turnaround, that's for sure. So I did sell one of those on the Whatnot show. Similar but different, it was the Star Wars one that we sold on the Whatnot show. I think we got about maybe $75 for the other one. So $90 is still pretty good. And this kind of just shows that, along with the next sale, shows that we made the right decision by not letting those things go too cheap on Whatnot, because I think there's plenty of money to be made. And I think we're almost back to profitability on that with what we've sold already. So maybe we can go back to Whatnot in a little while and maybe give some special deals on there then. Next up, we've got this selection of Moon Knight comics. I think there's 6 in total, or 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. So again from the 90s, some cool graphics on there. I can't see the date on them, but they've definitely got that kind of 90s vibe going on them. Ended up getting $30 plus postage for those, which is really cool to see. That's from the 3400 lot that we've been selling consistently now for close to 18 months, I think. Next up, we've got an item that's out of probably the first storage unit that I picked up a long time ago, maybe 2 years ago now. And stuff from there continues to sell and I'm thousands of dollars into profit. So all of this is profit, and it's interesting to see some of the stuff finally selling. So I think this is quite a cool piece. It is a Diana and Charles tin kind of plate. from their wedding in 1981. So it's not in great shape. You know, there is a bit of rust to it. But it's still quite a nice display piece. I'm sure somebody with skills could maybe get rid of that rust on the edge. We got just $10 plus postage on this one, which I think is a bargain for something like that. And the next sale is again from that Babylon 5 lot, again listed yesterday evening. This sold today for full asking price, and I thought I might have gone a little bit high on this, but I believe it was definitely the only complete lot being sold on eBay in Australia, and there was maybe one or two only available in the US, and we know how hard it is to get things in and out of the US at the moment. So that's why I put the price up there, and it did go full asking price within hours, so we're talking less than 12 hours. So we've sold the complete set of the Micromachines Babylon 5, so we've got 1 through 6 of these, all in really good condition, all new, sealed, bubbles are in great condition. So we got $250 plus postage on this lot of 6. I think most of them went for about $30 a piece, apart from Series 6. Yeah, apart from Series 6, which can command up to $75 by itself. So I think $250 is kind of fair, considering this is the only set available in Australia on eBay at the moment. So with that sale, that's about $340 just in that, from that Babylon 5 pickup that we got over the past 24 hours, which I think is really good. I am still listing all of the Babylon 5 stuff at the moment, so I expect more sales over the coming days, and that will put us well into profit. Those 2 items there are pretty much just paid for itself, and I know there's still some really good items in that lot. So maybe some of the lower price stuff now can be put onto Whatnot and give some people bargains, but we'll work our way through and see what's what. Alright, I've got to get these packed up. Apart from the stuff, the $250 lot, that's being picked up tomorrow in person, which is nice, means I don't have to package it. And I was kind of worried about packaging some of that brand new sealed stuff into boxes and sending it with Ozpost, but so it's nice that someone's going to come and collect that. The Micromachines, the big set, the Star Trek set, is going to be a bit of a pain in the bum to pack because it is big, and it'll need padding because we don't want it to get damaged. So I need to find a box for that. Otherwise, everything else is pretty easy to ship. We'll get that done probably later this evening. Just wrapping up weekend here. It's a bit of a crazy weekend, really busy with kids stuff. We have managed to make a bunch of sales on eBay, which is pretty cool. We also managed to pick up another lot from Facebook Marketplace. So I'll take you through those now and show you what we got. So I managed to pick up this massive lot of trading cards. They're all kind of early 90s, I think. There might be some from 89 and maybe some from the early 2000s, but predominantly the kind of mid 90s. We've got everything from Jurassic Park. These Ben 10 ones are pretty cool. They're lenticular as well, and they're pretty cool. I saw these being opened on Sampy's stream last night. So a whole bunch of Superman Platinum cards. We've got Fleer Ultra, X-Men, loads of kind of random bits and pieces. We've got Thunderbirds, a whole bunch of the Morph kind of Fleer Ultra. These Kiss collector cards I think will go pretty well, considering that dude died the past couple of days. A bunch of Batman cards from the movie, some kind of cool G.I. Joe stuff. These ones are interesting. These are Plasm, I think they're called. So you've got some collector cards, but also like a comic in card form. Some Star Wars stuff, a little bit of kind of Avengers, kind of old TV cards, a bunch of Star Trek, some Disney cards. So yeah, and some Top Trumps as well. So yeah, a whole real nice selection of cards. It's been fun watching the different streams and learning. So when I saw these pop up, I knew some of these cards, will go for $2 a piece. So I think there's about 45 pieces overall. Oh, we did pick up this with it, this Ultra Pro. It's got a bunch of lever arch collector tabs in there. I don't know if I'll actually use those, but yeah, most of the cards are in really good nick. Some of these cards can run to hundreds of dollars if they get graded, so some of these are quite nice. So I think that was a pretty good pickup. I think even if we sold each of those stacks for $2, we'd be into profit. So I think we'll do well on that. I might just run that as part of the smalls stream I'm going to be doing or whatnot. So I've got a whole bunch of pins and badges and yeah, little bits and pieces that I'll just run through, pretty chilled, and see how we go. I did take the opportunity to jump into the op shop while I was waiting for my boy to do some shopping. Picked up this DC Comics 75 plaque. It's made out of metal. It's kind of a nice piece. I use my points from the op shop as well, so that'll probably be a nice backdrop for the stream. So we have had a bunch of sales come through over the weekend. Some nice sales as well, so it's good to see those continuing to go through after selling some of the Babylon 5 stuff last week. So the first thing that went was a Xbox 360. The guy came and picked that up today, so that was nice. We got $90 plus postage for the Xbox 360. Yeah, and it got picked up as well this weekend, so that was a nice sale. Okay, next up we had 3 mass comics. So I think these are pretty cool. They've kind of got that 90s vibe to them for sure. Yeah, from the mass series. Ended up getting $11 plus postage for these 3. That was out of the 3400 lot, so all profit there too. And next up I had this selection of Evangeline comics and Cull comic. These Evangelines are really cool. I really like the artwork on the covers of these. Again, super 90s vibes. And who doesn't love girls in skimpy clothing? Super cool. This is probably my favourite cover. Very cool. And this is from, I think, 1976 or 1977. Yeah, nice older comic. And then also in that sale he picked up 3 of these Lord of the Rings little badges, which is super cool too. And that came out of a storage unit about a year ago. So that little lot went for $20.40, so that was a good sale as well. Then next up, and probably the best sale from the weekend, and I thought this would have sold sooner, ended up taking it off on this. We have this trade paperback volume 6 of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the Ultimate Collection. Super cool book out of the large trade paperback lot that we had. Had it listed for 150, took an offer for 120, and it's off to France, so we'll make a little bit on the international postage as well. But a very cool piece, kind of sad to see it go, but for 120 bucks you can't really complain. And then finally we had this pair of Conan Savage Sword comics, and we got $8 plus postage for the pair. So a nice selection of sales this weekend. Always good to see stuff continuing to come through. So I did manage to get all of the gaming lot listed and all of the Babylon 5 stuff listed onto eBay too, so all that is now listed on there. Give me some time and space next week to really start thinking about the next Whatnot show. Probably next weekend. I'll probably start putting that together this week and get the bookmarks up ready for next weekend. So please give that a bookmark and a follow, and hopefully I'll see you on the Whatnots. Okay, I think that's all I've got. I'm going to get this stuff packed up and away. Ciao for now.